Hello, hi there. It is still October 16. This is our second live stream tambayan for the Hagbayon channel. It is now 10:30. Oh yeah, 10:30 in the evening here in the Philippines. Okay, as for our tambayan topic, the question is how important is muscle memory in every type of performance? How important is muscle memory in every type of performance? I'm your host, Jason. I am a college instructor, a writer, a rock guitarist, or musician. I am also into martial arts, and I am a martial arts fan, and I'm also a practitioner. Although I'm no longer that active now. Okay, and I'm also into uh, blade building or research, the outdoors, hiking, camping, and I'm also into prepping and survivalism as a hobby and as a philosophy and something that I also practice. Okay, how important is muscle memory in every type of performance? Let's talk about that. And if you have any inputs, ideas, also try to comment down below. Um, October 15 was quite remarkable in the world of kickboxing because one of the greatest kickboxers, Giorgio Petrosyan, was KO'd by. Hi there, Kumari Vlogs. Kumari Vlogs, thanks for dropping by. As I was saying, October 15 is a very remarkable day for the sport of kickboxing in one championship because one of the greatest kickboxer by the name of Giorgio Petrosyan was KO'd by Superbon Banchamek of Thailand. Hi there, Minju Park by Superbon Banchamek of Thailand. Giorgio Petrosyan was previously the uh, 2019 One Championship Kickboxing Featherweight Champion. So there. Hi there, Kumari Vlogs. Dan Dikit host, Free Team Paangat and SKF. Thank you. So there. Hi there, Mini Minds. Thanks for coming over. Uh, Giorgio Petrosyan, as we said, was the champion, featherweight champion, kickboxing featherweight champion. But he was KO'd by Superbon Banchamek of Thailand. Giorgio Petrosyan is actually 35 years old and is an Armenian-born Italian. Armenian-born Italian. His moniker is the Doctor. Okay. Hi there, Akumari Vlogs. His moniker is the Doctor. He is known for his great technical skills, defense prowess, southpaw stance, according to Wikipedia. But of course, he's really technically versatile. His timing is amazing, and he uses his boxing pretty well, and he could offset the kicks of his opponents. And his right leg, he would use his right leg to actually offset also the kicks of the opponent, and he's very, very explosive. He fights using the southpaw stance, just like our great Manny Pacquiao. And he has actually, hi there, the flying running chef. Hi there, the flying running chef. He has had 111 fights, 111 fights with 104 wins, 41 by KO, and three losses, only three losses, two by knockout. The first one was uppercut, left uppercut, and the second knockout that he experienced was by Superbon, just recently, just the other day. Superbon. It was round two knock. It was during round two of their fight via right high kick. Right high kick. They were on a skirmish, and the Armenian Petrosyan kept on, kept on, uh, you know, pushing, not really technically pushing, kept on forcing his opponent, Superbon, to go to the ropes. So they would do exchanges. And uh, Petrosyan would do his usual right, left, counters. And it was really, Petrosyan's really a great boxer as well. So uh, he could actually surprise you with his counters. So he was doing that very often. But uh, Superbon kept on using his legs, low kicks, high kicks, every time. But, hi there, Yumi Rain TV. Every time Petrosyan would, attack via his punching, Superbon would come back with kicks. So during round two, Petrosyan apparently was able to hit Superbon with an uppercut. I think it was a left uppercut. And then after that, Superbon went back to his stance, but he somehow forgot to cover his face, the left side of his face, because as you know, he uses the southpaw stance. His face is actually exposed for uh, roundhouse kick counters via the right leg, and that's exactly what Superbon had been doing the entire night. Countering with right roundhouse kick, high kick, and during round two, after the uppercut, when Petrosyan went back to his stance, he was hit by a solid, crunchy, you know, cracking blow to to the face via the so-called right high kick. He was hit by a right high kick. So with that win, Superbon became now the one championship kickboxing featherweight champion. His record improved to 146 fights, 102 wins, 27 KOs, 27 via knockout, and with 34 losses, mind you, uh, 3 by KO. So he was KO'd also. Simply Me Raquel. Hi there, thanks, Simply Me Raquel. Superbon then had been KO'd 3 times already. So looking at the record of Superbon, he was defeated 34 times. Think about that. So given that record, he still persisted. He still kept on practicing, etc. And people would be at awe at his. Hi there, Vanessa Vargas vlogs. People would be at awe with his kicks. Really strong and really crisp, really fast. So signature Superbon kicks. Hi there, Noah Aleph official. Hi there, Manoy. So Superbon is known for his really fast reflexes, really fast kicks in legs. So how important is muscle memory then, and how to attain it? Um, in UFC, Lyoto Machida would say he would, Lyoto Machida with his wonderful, really well placed and well timed kicks that would knock his opponent down cold. Lyoto Machida would say that he actually doesn't plan anything, and he only hits when the opportunity presents itself. So it's nothing planned. So therefore, it's actually muscle memory. So what what do we say about it? Muscle memory is achieved via repetition. So repetition is the key. If you are a practitioner, for example, you're into karate, you use the makiwara repeatedly and practice a particular strike repeatedly, or you use the kicking bag repeatedly. Vanessa Vargas Vlogs. Okay, thank you. Hinupa attack. You use the kicking bag repeatedly, and you keep on repeating. You keep on doing it every day until it becomes muscle memory, as they say. Muscle memory. We use muscle memory actually in different types of activities. Rappers, they actually employ muscle memory. They practice and practice different kinds of bars and lines until it's already instinctive. So they no longer need to think about what they're going to say. It's already instinctive on their part. So it's already muscle memory. But same thing when you're studying. I think you can employ the philosophy of muscle memory by repetition. When you're trying to memorize or put something or keep something to memory or learn something by heart, you actually have to repeat and repeat. Okay, more especially if you are actually memorizing concepts and ideas and legal precepts, for example. Repetition is very, very important. You repeat and repeat so much that you no longer have to think of the idea, and it comes out naturally. And even if someone surprises you and jolts you with the question, you will be able to spit out an answer all of a sudden without actually thinking about it. That's muscle memory in intellectual activities. In writing as well, muscle memory in writing, it's not really the physical writing, but the repetition, coming up with, for example, poetry, writing poems, regularly. Your language will be polished, and your creative mind will be exercised, and creative juices will flow smoothly if you keep on writing. So it also works for literary activities. And also when you are a musician, for example, I'm a guitarist, and repetition of scales, repetition of various guitar techniques. Then it becomes muscle memory. It becomes natural. For example, speed picking, it becomes natural. If you wanna check my some of my videos on the guitar, I have them uploaded here in this channel, and you want to check my guitar videos. So if you want to check them, just just look at them. The very first video that I uploaded was actually a guitar video of myself trying to practice my speed picking. In martial arts, of course, as we said, makiwara, the use of makiwara. And then for the approach of for the different approaches, you may have your dances or sayaw or your kata. So you keep on doing your kata, and after that, you keep on doing your strikes, your different strikes, blocks and strikes. Me, I start with exercises, stretching, and then I proceed to my blocks, and then some striking. Yeah, and then perhaps kata, and then I try to build my 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 strength by long distance walking, hiking, and cycling. Also a little bit of running and jogging. So that's for our topic for tonight. Incidentally, here in Naga City, there was a sad event, a sad occurrence, because two police officers were actually killed early this evening. I think it was around 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. Apparently, a man, you know, grabbed the gun of a police officer, and that that man, after grabbing the gun, actually shoots the police officer point blank and kills him. And then he walks as if nothing happened. And then later, he comes across another police officer, and once again he shoots him. That second cop, survived for a while, but he died. According to reports, he died anyway. He died later in the hospital. Now, as per hot pursuit operation, the Naga City Police Office was able to apprehend the shooter, but there was a gunfight and the shooter got killed. Apparently, the shooter had companions, so the Naga City Police Office had to arrest also the companion of that shooter. So we don't have the thing is, we don't have the entire details as of yet, and we're still waiting for more news. Other Kuya ni Anoto TV. Kuya ni Anoto TV. Thanks for dropping by, bro. So that's what happened. And again, muscle memory. The cops there were caught by surprise, even with their training. So it's really difficult to be in such a situation. Even if you are prepared, sometimes you will get caught unaware. Just like what happened to the former champion Giorgio Petrosyan. Imagine, he is one of the greatest kickboxer, but he was knocked out cold by his equally great and skillful opponent, Superbon Banchamek. So condolences to the family of the cops who were killed tonight. Um, may we be able to get into the bottom of what really happened earlier tonight in Naga City. We cannot make conjectures as to what could be the meaning of this, especially that we are now in the political in the political in the election season. Um, we still have to get more details from our news agencies to actually be able to come up with proper opinions on what happened. So there, how important is muscle memory? Very, very important. We can attain it by repetition. Uh, Shocking, but it happened. Giorgio Petrosyan knocked out cold by Superbon Banchamek. Uh, that was his second knockout loss. The first one was rendered by Andy Risti, and now by Superbon Banchamek. So again, we try to remember what the great MMA fighter Lyoto Machida would say. He would only wait for the opportunity, to present itself, and he would do something. And he wouldn't even have to think about that something because he has muscle memory. So repetition is the key. It can apply to intellectual matters, on other even creative pursuits and musical pursuits, etc., etc. All right, thanks for joining me, Jason, here for the Hagbayon channel. This channel is just a small channel where I, present or share my ideas and thoughts to the public. And this channel actually caters to uh, people who are interested in Philippine current events. What else? Music, literature, blade culture, uh, outdoors, prepping, and survivalism. Remember, the pen is mightier with a sword.